Hello everyone, welcome to the book club. And we're back, so we're going to get started. We're going to start with the wisdom cards and see what message it has for us, okay? I'm going to pick one, see what it says. It says, replace fear with love. Little lady. It says the human mind is like a fertile ground where seeds are continually being planted. When you are impeccable with your word, your mind is no longer fertile ground for the words that come from fear. Your mind is only fertile for the words that come from love. It's a beautiful message. All right. Let's get started. So we left off on page 42, I believe. We only have a couple pages to read, and then we will be on chapter 3. So I'm just going to read those couple pages. It's going to be a little shorter this time, and then I will start with chapter 3 next Monday. Okay, so I will read the last phrase of where we left off. So it's page 41, the last phrase. It says, that way we remember what where we left off. It says, when we see the world through a computer virus, it is easy to justify the cruelest behavior. What we don't see is that misuse of the word is putting us deeper into hell. For years, we have received the gossip and spells from the words of others, but also from the way we use our words with ourselves. We talk to ourselves constantly, and most of the time we say things like, oh, I look fat, I look ugly, I'm getting old, I'm losing my hair, I'm stupid, I never understand anything, I will never be good enough, I'm never going to be perfect. Do you see how we use the word against ourselves? We must begin to understand what the word is and what the word does. If you understand the first agreement, be impeccable with your word, you begin to see all the changes that can happen in your life. Changes first in the way you deal with yourself, and later in the way you deal with other people, especially those you love the most. Consider how many times you have gossiped about the person you love the most to gain the support of others for your point of view. How many times have you looked at other people's attention and spread poison about your loved one in order to make your opinion right? Your opinion is nothing but your point of view. It is not necessarily true. Your opinion comes from your belief, your own ego, your own dream. We create all this poison and spread it to others just so we can feel right about our own point of view. If we adopt this first agreement and become impeccable with our word, any emotional poison will eventually be cleaned from our mind, from our communication in our personal relationships, including with our pet or dog. Impeccability of the word will also give you immunity from anyone putting a negative spell on you. You will only receive a negative idea if your mind is fertile ground for that idea. When you become impeccable with your word, your mind is no longer fertile ground for words that come from black magic. Instead, it is fertile for the words that come from love. You can measure the impeccability of your word by your level of self-love. How much do you love yourself and how you feel about yourself are directly proportionate to the quality and integrity of your word. When you're impeccable with your word, you feel good, you feel happy, and at peace. You can transcend the dream of hell just by making the agreement to be impeccable with your word. Right now, I'm planting that seed in your mind. Whether or not the seed grows depends on how fertile your mind is for the seeds of love. It is up to you to make this agreement with yourself. I am impeccable with my word. Nurture the seed, and as it grows in your mind, it will generate more seeds of love to replace the seeds of fear. This first agreement will change the kind of seeds your mind is fertile for. Be impeccable with your word. This is the first agreement that you should make if you want to be free, if you want to be happy, if you want to transcend the level of existence that is hell. It is very powerful. Use the word in the correct way. Use the word to share your love. Use white magic, beginning with yourself. Tell yourself how wonderful you are, how great you are. Tell yourself how much you love yourself. Use the word to break all those teeny tiny agreements that make you suffer. It is impossible. Sorry, it is possible. It is possible because I did it. And I am no better than you. No, we are exactly the same. We have the same kind of brain, the same kind of bodies. We are humans. If I was able to break those agreements and create new agreements, then you can do the same. If I can be impeccable with my word, why not you? Just this one agreement can change your whole life. Impeccability of the word can lead you to personal freedom, to huge success and abundance. It can take away all fear and transform it into joy and love. Just imagine what you can create with impeccability of the word. With the impeccability of the word, you can transcend the dream of fear and live a different life. You can live in heaven in the middle of thousands of people living in hell, because you are immune to that hell. You can attain the kingdom of heaven from this one agreement. Be impeccable with your word. And that is the end of chapter 2. So next Monday, we will begin chapter 3. It says, don't take anything personally. So that is the second agreement. And you just learned the first agreement. Be impeccable with your word. Like I said, words are magic. Anything you say is. If you say you're ugly, if you say you're dumb, if you say you can't do this, well then that is it. If you change it into a positive, you are beautiful, you are love, you are amazing, you are smart, you are beautiful, you can do anything. Change those words. All negativity, turn it around into positivity. Okay, everybody? I hope you enjoyed it. We'll start with chapter 3 next Monday. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.